If you're over 60 and still starting your mornings with eggs, what I'm about to share might surprise you. Eggs are one of nature's most complete foods, rich in protein, vitamins, and healthy fats. But many seniors are unknowingly making 7 simple mistakes that slowly harm their heart, joints, and even brain health. Now, I'm not saying eggs are bad. They're actually incredible when you use them the right way. But here's the problem. One mistake can quietly raise inflammation. Another can block nutrient absorption. And the most dangerous one? It can slowly damage your arteries without showing a single symptom. And trust me, mistake number 7 is the one almost every senior over 60 makes, even the so-called health-conscious ones. So in today's video, I'll walk you through each of these mistakes step by step. You'll learn what's really happening inside your body, and, more importantly, how to fix each issue naturally, without giving up your morning eggs. Because if you can correct even 2 of these habits, you can balance your cholesterol naturally, calm inflammation in your joints, and protect your heart, brain, and energy for years to come. Stick around until the end, because the last mistake, the one most seniors never think about, could be the reason your energy crashes by noon. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Here on No Pill Zone, everything we share is designed to help you live stronger, longer, and sharper after 60, with science, not fear. Now let's start with the first mistake. If you're over 60, the way you begin your morning can either heal your metabolism or completely sabotage it. And eggs, though often called a superfood, are no exception. Most seniors make one simple timing mistake. They eat their eggs too early, too quickly, or with the wrong foods. That innocent habit can trigger a blood sugar chain reaction that affects your energy all day long. Here's what's really happening inside your body. When you eat eggs first thing in the morning, before your system has fully shifted from nighttime fasting mode, you're introducing protein and fat at a time when your insulin levels are still very sensitive. Now, if you add toast, orange juice, or even a healthy bowl of oatmeal to that meal, you've created what I call a metabolic traffic jam. Your insulin spikes, glucose rises, and instead of burning fat for energy, your body switches into storage mode. That's why so many seniors over 60 feel tired or sluggish by mid-morning, even after what seems like a high-protein breakfast. But here's what most people never realize. Timing is everything. After 60, digestion naturally slows down. Gallbladder activity weakens, and digestive enzymes are less active early in the morning. So the same eggs that fueled you easily in your 30s might now leave you feeling heavy, bloated, or uncomfortable when eaten too soon. A simple fix can make all the difference. Just wait about 60 to 90 minutes after waking before eating your eggs. This gives your body time to activate its natural bile flow and stomach acid, both essential for digesting fats and absorbing nutrients. When you do this, your body absorbs more choline and lutein, 2 key nutrients that protect brain and eye health, especially for seniors over 60. And before we move on, there's another hidden trap many seniors fall into: cooking eggs with the wrong fats. Most people use vegetable oils, margarine, or light spreads, thinking they're heart-healthy. But these unstable oils oxidize when heated, and that oxidation can quietly inflame your arteries. Seniors should always handle their eggs gently. Instead of frying them hard, go for soft-boiled or poached eggs cooked in grass-fed butter, olive oil, or avocado oil. Here's the simple rule to remember. It's not just what you eat, it's when and how. If you give your body a little time to wake up, choose stable fats, and skip the carb-heavy sides, those morning eggs can actually support hormone balance, muscle repair, and steady energy, instead of draining it. But if there's one thing that turns a healthy food into a slow poison, it's too much heat plus the wrong fat. And this is exactly where most seniors unknowingly go wrong with their eggs. You might think you're doing everything right, skipping sugar and starting the day with protein. But if you're frying your eggs in canola oil or cooking them until they're brown and crispy, you're creating a toxic mix your arteries, liver, and brain all pay for later. Here's the science no one talks about. When eggs are overheated, the delicate fats and proteins inside them oxidize. That's when the real trouble begins. It's not the cholesterol in eggs that causes problems. It's oxidized cholesterol that leads to artery stiffness and inflammation. Studies show that in a soft-boiled or poached egg, the cholesterol stays stable and beneficial. But at high heat, like when frying or scrambling, it transforms into compounds that irritate your blood vessels and speed up plaque formation. Now, add the wrong oil to the mix, like canola, soybean, corn, or vegetable oil. These are highly processed seed oils that oxidize quickly under heat. They're unstable even before you pour them into your pan. Once heated, they release free radicals that damage cell membranes, age your skin, and even disrupt your hormones. So even if your egg started as a perfect source of nutrients, the cooking method can strip away its power and replace it with inflammation. For anyone over 60, this hits even harder. Your liver and gallbladder already work harder than they did decades ago. Feeding them oxidized fats only adds stress, leading to sluggish bowel flow, bloating, and poor fat digestion later in the day. The fix is simple, low, and slow cooking. Stick with soft-boiled, poached, or sunny-side-up eggs on low heat. And always cook with stable fats like grass-fed butter, ghee, extra virgin olive oil, or avocado oil. These fats handle moderate heat well and help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K from the yolk. So the next time you reach for your frying pan, remember, your cooking oil decides whether your eggs heal or harm. It's not about avoiding eggs. It's about cooking them in a way your over 60 body can thrive on. Now, here's another mistake seniors often make: what they eat with their eggs. If you're over 60, it's not just about what's on your plate. It's what you mix it with that matters. One of the most damaging breakfast habits I see among seniors is combining eggs with foods that completely cancel out their benefits. Let's talk about the classic American breakfast. Eggs, toast, orange juice, maybe some fruit or coffee with sugar. Sounds balanced, right? Unfortunately, that combo creates a biochemical storm inside your body. Here's why. The healthy fats and proteins in eggs digest slowly, giving you long, steady energy. But when you add refined carbs like bread, hash browns, or juice, your blood sugar spikes instantly. The protein and fat from your eggs can't slow, that surge down, and your insulin shoots through the roof. Instead of burning the fat in your meal for energy, your body stores it, especially around your belly and liver. And it doesn't stop there. The sugar from juice or fruit oxidizes the cholesterol in your egg yolk. That's when good cholesterol turns into the sticky kind that can damage your arteries. Over time, this combination, sugar plus heat-damaged fat, triggers inflammation that weakens your heart and blood vessels silently. Even so-called healthy add-ons like whole grain toast or yogurt can be tricky for people over 60. As we age, insulin sensitivity declines and digestion slows. Pairing carbs and fats together makes it harder for your body to process either efficiently. That's why many seniors feel sluggish, bloated, and hungry again just a few hours after breakfast. That's the opposite of what eggs are supposed to do. So what's the right way? Keep your eggs simple and pair them with low-carb, nutrient-dense foods. Think of easy, healing combinations like sautéed spinach, fresh avocado slices, or lightly steamed vegetables. These foods help stabilize blood sugar, support liver function, and boost nutrient absorption, especially for key nutrients like choline and lutein, which your brain and eyes need most after 60. Bottom line, eggs are powerful, but only when they're not fighting against the rest of your meal. Skip the toast and juice, and you'll unlock the true healing potential of your morning routine. Now, let's clear up one of the biggest myths that has misled millions, especially seniors over 60, for decades. The idea that egg yolks are dangerous. For years, people were told to toss the yolk and stick to the whites to protect their hearts. But here's the truth. The yolk is where the real magic happens. Ignoring it means missing out on nutrients your body desperately needs as you age. The yolk contains nearly every vitamin and mineral your body uses for repair, including vitamin D for bone and immune health, vitamin B12 for brain and nerve function, choline for liver and memory support, lutein for sharper eyesight, These are the exact nutrients seniors over 60 need to support the heart, brain, and eyes, the three systems that naturally weaken with age. But there's a catch. Not all yolks are created equal. If you're buying cheap, pale yellow eggs from grain-fed hens, you're getting less nutrition and more inflammation. These factory eggs are often lower in omega-3 fatty acids, higher in inflammatory omega-6 fats. Over time, that imbalance can lead to stiffer joints, fatigue, mental fog. Now compare that to pasture-raised or free-range eggs. Their yolks are a deep golden orange, a visible sign of richer nutrition. Those vibrant yolks are packed with carotenoids that protect your vision, omega-3 fats that calm inflammation, antioxidants that support your arteries. In short, the deeper the yolk color, the stronger the protection for your body, especially against the diseases seniors are trying to avoid. Another common mistake? Overcooking the yolk until it's chalky and gray. When you do that, the cholesterol oxidizes, creating compounds that can irritate your arteries. For seniors, that's especially risky because your body's ability to neutralize oxidized fats naturally declines after 60. The fix is simple. Keep the yolk soft and alive. Think soft-boiled, poached, or lightly scrambled on low heat. And finally, stop fearing cholesterol. Modern research has shown that dietary cholesterol doesn't automatically raise your blood cholesterol, especially in healthy, active seniors. What truly matters is the quality of the yolk, the way you cook it. Choose organic, pasture-raised eggs whenever possible. Keep the yolk soft and runny. That's when it delivers the most heart-nourishing power. So next time you crack an egg, remember, the yolk isn't the enemy. It's the treasure chest of your breakfast. Here's another mistake most people never think about: keeping eggs too long. Many seniors assume eggs last forever in the fridge. But after 60, your body can't afford the hidden risks of poor food storage. Egg freshness doesn't just affect taste, it affects nutrient strength and safety. Once that freshness fades, the egg that was once a superfood can quietly become a bacterial and nutritional trap. Let's break it down. Each egg has natural enzymes and protective layers that guard it from bacteria. But over time, these defenses start to break down, especially in older fridges or when the temperature fluctuates. When an egg is freshly laid, it comes with a thin, invisible layer called the bloom. This natural coating seals the shell's tiny pores and acts as the egg's shield against bacteria, including salmonella. But after washing, packaging, and weeks in the refrigerator, that protection weakens. Over time, oxygen begins to slip through those microscopic pores, slowly oxidizing the fats and breaking down essential nutrients like vitamins A, D, and choline. That means the egg sitting in your fridge for a month isn't the same nourishing food you bought earlier. It's still edible, but it's lost much of its life force. Here's something few people talk about. Older eggs can actually stress your digestive system, especially for seniors over 60. As the egg ages, the proteins in the white and yolk begin to change. They become tougher to digest, and that's a problem if your stomach acid or digestive enzyme levels have already slowed down with age. That's why many seniors feel mild bloating, nausea, or heaviness after eating eggs that are technically still good. Your body often senses the degradation long before your taste buds do. So, how can you tell if your eggs are still safe? Use the simple float test. Fill a bowl with water. Gently place your egg inside. If it sinks and lies flat, it's fresh. If it tilts upward or floats, it's time to throw it out. When storing eggs, always keep them in their original carton, and place that carton inside the main fridge compartment, not the door, where temperatures fluctuate constantly. For the best nutrition, buy eggs weekly or every 2 weeks at most. And if possible, go for pasture-raised eggs from local farms. They're fresher, richer in nutrients, and less likely to have lost their protective bloom. Remember, your body after 60 deserves live nutrients, not leftovers. A fresh egg heals. A stale one harms. But here's the deeper truth. Even if you're eating eggs every day, your body might still be missing the key nutrients hidden inside them. Not because the eggs are bad, but because your body can't use them efficiently without proper balance. For seniors over 60, this balance becomes absolutely critical. 3 minerals decide whether your morning eggs become a healing meal or a missed opportunity. Zinc, choline, selenium. Let's break each one down. 1. Zinc, the master repair mineral. Zinc helps your body build muscle, heal tissues, and strengthen immunity, all of which naturally slow with age. But there's a hidden trap. When you eat eggs with foods high in phytic acid, like grains or cereals, the zinc in your meal gets locked away. Your body can't absorb it. When zinc levels drop, energy declines, but that's not all. Low zinc also dulls your taste, mood, and metabolism, leaving many seniors feeling drained even when their diets look healthy. 2. Choline, the brain and liver fuel. Choline, found mainly in the egg yolk, acts like a multitasking nutrient. It supports liver function, prevents fatty liver buildup, and sharpens memory and focus. Yet, studies show most adults over 60 don't get enough of it. If you've been feeling foggy or forgetful lately, low choline could be a key reason. 2 common mistakes reduce choline levels fast. Overcooking eggs, which destroys part of it. Skipping yolks, which removes it entirely. To boost absorption, pair your eggs with leafy greens or cruciferous vegetables like broccoli or kale. These foods help your liver convert choline into acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter that keeps your brain alert and focused. 3. Selenium, the cellular guardian. Selenium may be a trace mineral, but it plays a massive role in defending your cells against oxidative stress. The problem? Modern soil depletion has stripped selenium from many foods. And for seniors relying on processed diets, this shortage gets even worse. Eggs, especially pasture-raised ones, remain one of the few natural selenium sources left. But here's a twist most people don't know. Selenium needs vitamin E to reach its full antioxidant power. That's why pairing your eggs with avocado or a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil can make a world of difference. When zinc, choline, and selenium work together, your metabolism, hormones, and immune system stay in harmony. When they don't, fatigue, slow recovery, and silent inflammation creep in. So remember, eating eggs isn't enough. It's how you prepare them, pair them, and preserve their freshness that determines whether they'll heal or harm your body after 60. Absorbing their minerals is the real goal. Now we come to one of the most overlooked mistakes, one that silently affects millions of people over 60. Eating eggs when your gallbladder or liver is sluggish. You might not even realize it's happening, but if you often feel bloated, heavy, or unusually tired after a meal, especially after eggs, your body is sending you a clear message. It's struggling to process fats properly. Here's the simple biology behind it. Eggs, especially the yolks, are naturally rich in healthy fats and fat-soluble nutrients like vitamins A, D, and K2. But to digest them, your body needs bile, that golden green fluid made in the liver and stored in your gallbladder. Bile breaks down fats into absorbable forms, turning those nutrients into energy your body can actually use. But here's the catch. As we age, bile flow often slows down, partly due to low stomach acid, dehydration, or years of high-sugar, processed oil diets. And when bile becomes thick or stagnant, even healthy fats can trigger discomfort, gas, or that brick in the stomach feeling after breakfast. The result? You might start blaming the eggs, when in fact, the real issue is bile insufficiency. Without enough bile, the fat-soluble vitamins from your eggs go unabsorbed. That means even though you're eating those beautiful golden yolks, your body isn't benefiting from them. Over time, this can lead to fatigue, dry skin, brittle nails, hormonal imbalance, and even poor memory because your brain and hormones both rely heavily on healthy fats. So what's the fix? The answer isn't to stop eating eggs. It's to support your liver and gallbladder so they can handle them again. Start simple. Before breakfast, drink a glass of warm water with lemon or apple cider vinegar about 20 minutes ahead. It wakes up your digestion and stimulates bile flow. Then, add foods like beets, arugula, and dandelion greens to your meals. These natural bitters help keep bile thin and moving. And don't forget gentle movement. Even a short walk after eating helps your digestive system do its job more efficiently. Keep watching, because in upcoming videos, we'll dive deeper into the best foods to naturally rejuvenate your liver, and how to restore healthy bile flow after 60 without pills or expensive cleanses. Now, if you've had your gallbladder removed, this part is even more important. You'll want to eat smaller amounts of fat at a time, maybe 1 egg instead of 3, and pair it with bitter greens or digestive enzymes that contain bile salts. That simple tweak can make all the difference. Because when your liver and gallbladder are healthy, eggs become a superfood again, fueling your energy, not draining it. Let's bring this all together. Eggs are not the enemy. They're one of nature's most perfect foods. But for those of us over 60, how we handle them can mean the difference between healing and harming our health. That's why these 7 egg mistakes hit harder now than ever before. Maybe you've been eating eggs first thing in the morning, frying them in cheap oils, or pairing them with toast and orange juice, thinking it's a balanced breakfast. Maybe you've ignored the yolk's quality, left your eggs sitting too long in the fridge, or never realized your body was running low on key minerals like zinc, choline, or selenium. And maybe, just maybe, that bloated feeling after breakfast wasn't because eggs are bad for you, but because your liver and gallbladder were quietly asking for help. Here's the best part. Every one of these mistakes is fixable. When you give your body what it truly needs, fresh golden yolk eggs cooked gently in real fats, eaten at the right time and with the right combinations, you'll feel the difference.